So there comes a time when you have to stop consuming what other people have created, and you have to become a producer. And you have to remember that a producer is who you are. It's not something that you do every now and then. It's who you are. And the more you produce, the more you're living and being who you truly are. And so for me, I find myself at this crossroads where I'm having to decide, and I'm having to consciously, deliberately press toward being who I know that I am, who I've already been told that I am. My higher power cannot tell me any more times this fact to have it stick. There's nothing, he shouldn't have to do anything else to get me to walk in this truth. So I stand here now realizing that these are the burdens that I bear, the stresses, the struggles, the challenges. It's a challenge of embracing what he has already said, walking in what he's already told me. That thing that didn't change, that thing that hasn't shifted at all. When I've been the one to shift, we are the ones to move to and fro. It's us, it's not him. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. We're the ones who are oftentimes drifting. There's a book by Napoleon Hill. It's called Outwitting the Devil. And it talks about how many people get into what he calls drifting, which is basically just consuming. You're consuming lies, you're consuming false beliefs and negative thoughts, all of these things, lies about who you are, about the world, and about who other people are. And you consume that, and consuming that drags you into another direction that is away from your purpose and your destiny. It's drifting. It's about drifting. You're also consuming media, television, radio, news, movies, all these creative works, many of which are not really designed to help you find who you are, help you heal, or help you to become better, right? Many of them are just for entertainment, which is basically about maintaining your current condition. And if your current condition involves you being shifted into the wrong beliefs, the wrong thoughts, the wrong ideas, then it's sustaining your drift. It's sustaining the fact that you're drifting and you're drifted, and you're sustaining that with consuming the wrong things. So it causes drift further away from the truth, but it also sustains it. So then also we're consuming things into our bodies, and into our spirits and into our souls regarding the physical. So whether that be food, or whether that be substances, or whether that be sex, anything in the realm of sex, those things that we consume are also causing us to drift. We're drifting away, further and further away from how our bodies are really supposed to be fed, how they're really supposed to be nourished, how the body is truly supposed to stand. And it's a drift from truth. It's a drift from health. It's a drift from wealth. If health is wealth, as some have said, as the greats have said, health is wealth, then you're drifting from wealth as well. So we've got to drift away from the natural function of things. We have a drift away from the purpose, the original plan and purpose of God for things, including our own souls, our own minds. at the helm of that, and the drift is into and away from things that are good and into things that are confusing, upsetting, disorienting, and all of those things strip away your perception of yourself. And so recently I've come to a place of asking my higher power, what is it that you really have for me at this time? And I realize, and asking, he will respond. And his response, as I find, is often that, take a look around. You're not doing my will. You're not living the way I have intended for you to live. So when you are angry with your bosses, you're upset with your living conditions, your income, your relationships are poor or non-existent, if you find yourself bored or sick, or anything that is showing that you have drifted away from all things good, God is saying, I did not call you to that. And when you ask me for help, what I'm going to tell you is to get back into alignment. There have been many times when he's shown me glimpses of, this is who you are. Go into my word. I'm going to tell you who you are. You are a blessed child of God. You are loved. All things belong to you. You are favored. I am for you. I'm not against you. I'm with you. I go before you. I strengthen you. I protect you. He's telling you who you are and your identity and how he treats you, how he sees you. And then oftentimes I've just drifted back to the lie. That I'm not seen, I'm not loved, I'm not cared for, I'm not protected, I'm not safe, I'm not happy, right? And the not being happy may actually be truth, but it's not based on a reality of who we're supposed to be. So oftentimes it's been me way out at sea, having drifted. And then I'm waving my hands for help, calling for help, and the Lord is pointing my eyes back to the shore. Remember when I told you that shore is over there? Okay, cool. Then I drifted. Okay, now I'm going to bring you a little closer. This is how you get to the shore. Okay? This is what it looks like on the shore. Okay, cool, great. And then I drifted again. And then he brought me even closer. He let me walk on the shore. He let me step foot on the shore a little bit. But somehow something in me was still pulling me away so strongly from the shore that after even walking on the shore and reaping the benefits of safety, and we can talk about all the different things that means, and all of the different metaphors and all of the different comparisons we can make, but it's about having drifted. Even after having tasted safety, seen safety, felt safety, somehow there's going to be times, and this is the thing, there's a process that you're in. That drifting is not on automatic. It's not unintentional. No, it's intentional. That he allows you to drift. Why would he allow you to drift? Again, why would he allow you to even get back in the water after you have walked on the shore? Having been rescued, how is it that he even allowed you to get back in the water? He's allowing it for a reason, because he's letting you know what the power is behind that drift, so that when you get back out and you're almost all the way out there after having walked, had a little bit of food out there, right? Had a blanket on you out there. After having had that, when you find yourself drifting back, you are going to ask yourself, how is it that I am still being pulled? In each wax and wane, in each to and fro, he's teaching you a new lesson, and he's ingraining in you deeper and deeper the significance of that pull, the significance of being on the shore, the significance of him being the higher power over all of it, because he is sovereign over all of it, why he allows it, why he doesn't always save you, why he's allowing you to see your own power. He's teaching you something at every single stage of that. Make no mistake, let's never discount the fact that God is a good God. He's behind the positive outcome. When he says he works all things together for good, it means that there's a process. Life itself is teaching you something.